part of this important event. Thank you for the invitation. This gathering of distinguished experts and stakeholders today has an important purpose: to advance Egypt's capacity for ensuring the safety of food products for its citizens and its trading partners. Why is this important? Food safety is a key challenge for Egypt as a nation, but also for all nations. Food safety is a global challenge. The importance of food safety has increased in step with the fast growth of global agricultural production and trade. According to the World Trade Organization, the value of agricultural exports worldwide reached nearly $2 trillion in 2011, more than double over the previous decade, and amounting to over 12% of the value of total global exports. Food safety problems have a broad impact across societies and economies that will be discussed further today. These problems affect health, especially among children under 5, and sectors like food exports and tourism. And they have a local economic impact, causing low workforce productivity, and this adversely affects food and agricultural production and trade. An example: there was a ban on Egyptian exports to the European Union in July 2011 because E. coli in Egyptian fenugreek exports. Egyptian export revenues were significantly affected due to exports that were rejected at port and the subsequent EU ban on Egyptian exports that lasted from that point until March 2012. Citizens look to their government to provide safe conditions and systems for the common good. Ensuring safe food is one of the government's fundamental responsibilities to its citizens. Governments can address these problems in a number of ways: through establishing reliable and efficient food safety laws and enforcement systems, setting standards for trade of food and agricultural products in alignment with science-based international standards, using modern technologies and systems for managing food safety. Hello?
Working.
It's okay.
And perhaps most importantly, educating the public. Regarding laws, Egypt has a multitude of laws that aim to provide citizens with food safety, but legislation to clarify responsibility and authority is needed, particularly passage of an appropriate unified food safety law and establishment of a food safety authority. Okay. And once the legislation is passed, it needs to be implemented, regulated, and enforced. As in most areas, prevention is more valuable and more effective than corrective action. In respect to standards, with global agriculture and trade, Egypt needs to ensure that its standards are aligned with science-based international standards and practices to ensure that its food and agricultural products are of export quality and safety. The U.S. government, through USAID, has supported food safety efforts in Egypt for a number of years. We helped to create the Food Safety Management Unit in the Ministry of Industry and Foreign Trade, beginning in 2007, and we continue to work with the unit's director, Dr. Hussein Mansour. We also assist other key agencies with important roles to play in food safety, including the General Organization for Export and Import Control and the Egyptian Organization for Standardization and Quality Control. In addition, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has provided training on food safety risk assessment, and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has held workshops on the Food Safety Modernization Act, including registration of foreign food facilities. The use of effective technologies must also be part of the solution. Any successful effort to improve food safety has to reach down to the level of every village, school, and household. Modern technology enables us to communicate and share information at the speed of light. In the past, it might have taken days or weeks to realize that a foodborne illness was affecting a certain village or area of Egypt. Today, given Egypt's embrace of cell phone technology, it should be possible to create an application that sounds a food safety alarm within hours of a suspected problem. The use of information technology also allows experts to disseminate useful information to nearly every Egyptian and allows committed individuals to play a role in a national network of citizens committed to improving food safety. Information technology can be a powerful tool for education and skill building. Food safety starts on the farm and it travels along the value chain through production, post-harvest, storage, pack house, cold chain, transport, and processing. USAID's agricultural projects are supporting and educating farmers on internationally recognized good agricultural practices, which minimize the use of chemical fertilizers, promote a fair price to farmers, document safe practices, and introduce GIS-based system of traceability so that products can be traced back to the farm that produced them. These controls not only contribute to food safety, but they also make the products more marketable and competitive. I look forward to hearing the outcomes of your discussions today, and in particular, to understand whether there may be other ways that we can support the government and the people of Egypt in this important area. Thank you to all the organizations who have worked so hard and so well together to prepare the way forward for improving food safety in Egypt. We are very proud to have been part of these groundbreaking efforts, and we look forward to working with counterparts and stakeholders in the future on the legislation and regulations that will establish new systems and standards of food safety. Thank you again. Shukran Gazila.